Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 39 of our Treasure Cold Steel Let's Play. In the last episode, we started our off day in the summer period, and in the off day, what did we do? We did our bonding events with Elisa, Instructor Sarah, and Fee. We also did one of the requests to help a student of class 2 bridge it out with her old childhood friend Alan. There was another one we got given snapped, which was basically hunt down a guy that's been taking photos of girls without their permission, but because I came to the conclusion that I'm probably only going to be doing requests like student council requests that I personally enjoy, because that's how I kind of do side quests. That's what's going on, and I don't really like that side quest, so that's why we're not doing it. But as you can see, this will be a good segue. As you can see, we're in the old schoolhouse now, and we're going to explore the 4th floor and see what that has in store for us. So let's get into it. Looks like the next looks like the next lights lit up. I just started the episode. I'm already fucking up. Good preset for this episode, isn't it, guys? Guess that means the 4th floor is open now. So your hypothesis was right after all. Yeah, let's head down. Right. Floor 4. Turbo made that on.
This wind.
What's up, guys?
The wind here feels like it did in that ancient quarry in the North Highlands. I suspect the higher elements might be at work here.
You think there's some connection between here and the ancient quarry?
Interesting.
Well, let's be extra careful in here, okay? I'm betting the monsters will be even stronger than what we've dealt with on the previous floors too. Stay on guard, everyone. Gotcha. That sounded like Elisa. I know Ellie's supposed to have like a higher pitched voice than the rest of the guys, but it kind of sounded similar to Elisa's one there. Oh well. I believe this is the floor where I was lucky I actually brought Laura with me for this.
Alright, let's get started.
Offline one. Oh, this one's actually not too bad. I keep tapping X because in the second one you actually get an additional attack if you press X on the overworld.
My turn.
My turn. Of course. It's my turn. Fire.
Go.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what.
Of course.
There's nothing really remarkable about this
My
floor.
turn. Go.
If I'm being perfectly honest, this floor's kind of air. Like most, I guess most of the floors in the old schoolhouse aren't really
okay?
Oh no, sorry. The only memorable thing about this floor is something that happens like in the lift room, but that's about it. Because the only memorable floors in like this part are, for me really, was floor 3 with those like bridge trap things. That's pretty cool. And the 7th floor really. Oops, spoilers. I should have said the lowest floor, but you guys know. You guys are watching this probably already know what's going on, so.
Go.
My turn. It's my turn. That takes care of them.
But the lower floor is really only going to be accessible like towards the end of the game, like literally at the end of the game, so. Ain't got nothing to worry about there, because that's going to be a long time, because we still got, because we're in the 4th chapter now, that means, yeah, we still got like 3 chapters until like the end game. We ain't in the end game just yet.
I've got you. Right. My turn. It's my turn.
So there's this.
Here we go.
Actually, now that I think about it,
I've got you.
I'm trying to remember.
Nicely done,
Same
Elisa.
to you. That was great.
I'm trying to remember what the hell happens in the 5th chapter. I don't. Where do we go? Where do we go? The 5th chapter's like, I'm drawing a blank right now.
There seems to be a treasure.
Because
Now's our chance.
6th
Right.
chapter I can clearly, 6th chapter I
Here
can
we
tell
go.
you where we go.
Right. Of course.
1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th I can tell you
It's
where
my
we
turn.
go.
Fire.
The 5th one's flying
Is
over my
everyone
head.
okay?
I don't know where we go. Avatar, I'll give that to Gaius actually, to be honest. That'd actually be really good for Gaius. If I ever get Gaius back on my team. Oh, no! Stage... No, I know where we go, number 5. Yeah, I know where we go. Yeah, your boy remembers.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Oh, sweet. You know what? Let's fish. I only do this once. Just see what we got. Ooh, interesting. What's this? It's like a bass, maybe? This is an interesting place for a bass to be. Oh, you bastard, almost had it. Oh, come on! Is it a bass? Hey, it was a gluttonous bass. Hey! I don't know much about fish, but it looked like a bass to me.
The advantage is ours.
Here we go.
In the last chapter?
Go!
Because it can't be
got it.
fair,
It's my turn.
because that's 6, right?
My turn.
Right. Fire.
My turn.
Unless
Now's
I'm
a
getting
chance.
5 and
I've got
6
you. My turn.
mixed up. I don't think
My
I
turn.
am.
It's my turn. Fire. Go.
Got it. My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I don't think we go anywhere in... I don't think we
My
do
turn.
go anywhere in there. Yeah, so these pillars, only Laura or Milliam can smash them. But...
Right. Here we go.
So I remember I was standing there for ages, like, how the fuck do I get past these? Is there like a level or
Now's our
something?
chance.
My turn. Go.
And then I was like, oh, what if I
It's my
smash
turn.
them? And I didn't have Laura on my team at the moment.
Right.
I had like,
You still have a lot of training to do.
who did I have? It was Elliot, it was Reen, Elisa, Elliot and Gaius, that was it. And lucky I had Laura as a support member. And I just switched Laura in and just broke him down. See, that's what we call trial and error. Lucky trial and error, but hey, it works.
Let's keep up the pace.
This one is is this one? No, this one's not really that confusing.
Now's our chance. We can
I
do
can
this.
Fire. Go.
Got it. My turn.
Of course.
Right.
Here we go.
Of
Yeah,
course.
when it's like random battles like
I can do
like this in
Here we
like
go.
any JRPG really, I don't really put
Is everybody
much
okay?
thought into the ones like this because at this point you're plenty powerful. No, I know where. No, I've mixed 2 of them up. I know where we go in 5 and then 6. Yeah, I've mixed some of them up. I was like, we. Yeah, I know where we go. I remember. It is Trish.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
It's my turn.
My turn. Now's a chance.
I've got you.
Because I'm pretty sure.
Off guard.
I'll back you up.
Right. Go.
I don't. Because I don't know. I
Nicely
don't know if I
done,
should
Lisa.
say it
That
or
was
not.
great.
I'm just getting.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
I can do this.
Should I?
Got it. Here we go.
No,
Now's a chance.
I am getting them
I've
mixed
got
up because
you,
you
of
go.
course.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Fire.
My turn. Now's a chance.
I've got you.
you guys were like, these guys are fucking insane.
My
I
turn.
am, but that's
Right.
not relevant right now.
Is everyone okay?
Everyone just loved it apart from Gaius. That's nice.
I did it.
Nicely done.
All right.
An A+
Because,
out.
well, spoiler alert,
Oh, what a nice looking treasure
If you
chest.
don't want to be spoiled, just skip ahead like a few, couple seconds, not a couple seconds. Skip ahead for a little bit, for like 10 seconds or something like that.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yeah, over there it is. It's right there. Because in this one, I know we go to Heimdall.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
It's my turn.
Which is pretty cool. I like this chapter anyway.
My turn. Go.
Or not much so this chapter. This chapter's pretty cool, but the field study itself is really good.
Here we go.
That's the main thing you remember about the chapters anyway.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
Chapter 5, I want to say,
Of course. We
is
should
we
keep
go
going.
to Legram, and then we go to Gorelia Fortress, and then we, after a bit in Gorelia, we essentially play the bit in the prologue. 6, I think we go to Rua,
Well, shall
and
we
then
begin?
7 I can't remember.
Now's our chance.
I've got you.
Finish.
I'm pretty sure. No, did we
Fire.
get?
Right.
I don't think we actually get to. In 7, it's the festival. I know that.
Go.
Like the Thor's
I've got
festival
you. I
thing.
can do this.
Right. Huh? Evil will fall before my blade.
But I'm not sure we actually get a field study. In chapter 7. I can't remember if we do. Because if we do, I actually don't remember where we go. Fuck, how do I get down there? Is it this way? It might be this way. It is this way.
Enemies ahead!
Go.
We'll have to fight!
It's my turn.
So
Right. Huh?
Right!
I've been playing a bit more of
Here we go.
It's
Charles
my turn.
Cold Steel 2
Fire.
because
That takes care of
I
them.
literally, as soon as I finished my offline one for Charles of Cold Steel, like this one, the first one, immediately went out and bought Charles of Cold Steel 2. Like as soon as I'd finished it, I immediately bought it. So it's like I need to know what happens.
Now's our
Because
chance.
I remember I played this game because I have this on
My turn.
PS4, so that's how I'm recording it, and I've got it on
Right.
the
I can
Vita
do
as
this.
well.
Fire.
I don't remember playing
Here
it
we
on the
go.
Vita because my friend recommended it to me. I was like, this game's cool, but
Right. Fire.
I was
My
like,
turn.
that was when I was in like my Persona phase. I still love
we
Persona,
did it.
but that's when I was just playing like Persona 3, 4, 5 like all the time, practically. I was like, don't really want to. Didn't really.
Enemy sighted.
Couldn't really find the
Take
time
my
to like
turn.
play it.
Now's our chance.
So I kind of dropped it.
It's my turn.
And then the
course.
same friend who introduced me to Trails of Cold
Is
was like,
everybody
it's on the
okay?
PS4, like why don't you like download it and play it that way, because there's like turbo mode and you can like is what I used to like get through some of the bits. I was like, oh okay, I'll get it.
Is that a treasure chest?
And then I played it again, I was like, oh this is cool. And then I think like a bunch of other games came out and I was like, right, I'm going to play these.
Finish.
Right.
And then
My
it
turn.
kind of got like
My turn!
pushed to the side.
In there.
Go.
So
Right.
and then I hadn't really picked it up for ages because
Of course.
if I'm being perfectly honest, I
My
kind
turn.
of forgot about it.
Here we go.
I can do this.
And then I was like, and when I made this channel, I was
turn.
like, well, what could I play
Right!
that I sort of know,
Go.
but I don't
It's my
really,
turn.
if that makes sense. Kind of doesn't, but whatever. I was like, oh, I can play Charles of Cold Steel, like the first
Right.
one, and see how that goes. And I
Here we
fucking
go.
love it.
Right. Is everyone okay?
Like class 7 is like that evergreen's really good for guys, by the way, or Fee if you want to get them as evaders. But off topic, I've actually lost my train of thought now.
We made it through.
Ah, Charles of Cold Steel 2. Yeah, I've been playing that, I'm on like the first chapter out of it at the moment. I won't say anything about it. But I mean, normally this is where I'd end my episodes, but this feels like a fairly short. This would be a very short episode, so might as well do the boss now. Look at these ugly. I remember these things. These are like bastards.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
My turn.
Oh, you're lucky. I got demonic sight, bitch. Actually, these ones. Yeah, I actually use this, right?
Activate.
Let's go.
My turn.
Pointless for you to do that.
Now.
I'll back you
I
up.
should have rushed that. But anyway, Trials of Cold Steel 2. Literally picks up like right where Trials of Cold
This is my
like
sparking orbital energy.
this one finishes.
Flames, gather on my strike.
And oh my god, shit gets real really quickly because you see the effects of what happens by the end of this game, like how big of an impact they've actually had.
Here we go.
Fuck you, listen. I know what she did because she's confused.
My turn.
Let's get rid of that, shall we? Cure bomb.
Thanks.
Oh no, you don't.
I like the
Too slow. Go.
who needs it? Oh, I did that.
Right.
That did nothing. Why is that doing nothing?
I can do this.
Why is that doing nothing?
My
Don't
turn.
attack Elisa. Don't do that.
Arcus activate.
I can do
Don't
this.
need to do that. I keep getting distracted like by this. Like,
Thanks.
my train of thought just keeps going on different tracks.
Arcus activate.
Thanks.
Fool.
My turn.
Yeah, they're immune to actual physical attacks. That's stop that bitch.
Arcus.
It's my turn.
Yeah, at least just nothing. I don't know. I said they're immune to physical attacks, and yet I still actually unleashed an attack on it. Why did I
My
do
turn.
that? Actually, that works.
Here we go.
So I like the new additions to the combat of Trials of Cold Steel
Arcus
2,
activate.
and some of the new like features. Oh, there's
my
not,
turn.
like I guess not the combat because the combat's
go.
basically the same.
Arcus activate.
The new additions that they made. I might as well say them.
Arcus activate.
You still have your Arcus units and everything,
That's
but
that. Let's keep moving.
you can't, like in this game, if you find a rare quartz or like a rare quartz or a super rare quartz that like really fits someone, you can just give it to them right away. But in Trials of Cold Steel 1, but in Trials of Cold Steel 2, you have to actually,
Not bad.
I did it.
because right, in Trials of Cold Steel 2, all of your slots are unlocked for your Arcus units, but the drawback of that being this, well, you're probably thinking, well, what's the point of having Sepith? Well, apart from Sepith masses, with Sepith, you have to actually upgrade the slots. So when they're like level 0, you can only add normal quartz in. When a slot's level 1, you can put in normal and rare quartz. And when it goes to level 2, the highest level, that's when you can put in the super rare quartzes. I quite like that feature because you remember when I found that Reaper quartz in I think it was the second level of the dungeon, the second level of the schoolhouse, and I was like, I'll just give that straight to Reen, and he got like 3 insanely powerful like arts, or like pretty potent arts. Can't do that in Trials of Cold Steel 2. I did find a Reaper again, and I can't give it to Reen because he doesn't have a level 2. At the time, he didn't have a level 2 slot, so I quite like that change. Oh yeah, it doesn't. Also, you the Sepith masses actually give you 20 mirror per one, so you're actually getting double what you get in this game. Like, what the fuck? What else? I'm not even reading this. I'll get back onto that in a minute. Well, we don't have enough information right now to make a guess. But if we keep pushing deeper into these ruins, maybe we'll find something that... What was that? I say it probably came from somewhere in this building. This hasn't happened before, has it? I think we should head up now and address the situation and assess the situation. Let's head back to the elevator room. Yay. So also with upgrading weapons, yes, you still need like the weapon and the U materials, but it doesn't actually cost 300 mira to upgrade them now, which thank fuck, because that was a nightmare trying to get enough Sebith mass to then get enough mira to upgrade the weapons in North Highlands. I was practically broke doing that. What? It's a big red door. I know what this means. Many of you guys will know what this means. A red door? I'm certain this wasn't there before.
Yeah, I doubt that we could possibly have overlooked something this obvious. I wonder if the apartment of this door is what caused the tremors earlier.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing seems totally impossible in here. Either way, we should have a closer look. You're right. Maybe it'll give us a clue that will lead to some answers about this place. No. Renews began to investigate the mysterious red door. Though they searched the surrounding area thoroughly, they could find no sign of a keyhole or any other unlocking mechanism. As a last resort, they even tried brute force, assailing it with their weapons to force it open. However, in the end, nothing worked. It's no good. This thing isn't gonna budge. I can't believe my sword won't. I can't believe my sword so much as I can't believe my sword won't so much as scratch it. My elbow staff and arts don't seem like they're doing any damage either. Yeah, I get the impression it's made out of some material we can't even manufacture today. I think it's safe to say that destroying it isn't an option. If you can listen, you can hear sounds of cogs and springs coming from it too. Maybe the door itself is some kind of giant ornament. Either that or there's something behind it making those sounds.
The mark on my chest.
Reveal. What was that? What's wrong, Reen? It's nothing. But it looks like we've done all we can for here now. We should head back up. I suppose you're right. Anything more I need to say about Treasure Cold Steel 2? Not really. Story-wise, it's basically... I'm only in chapter 1, so I can't really say much, but I'm still enjoying it as much as I enjoyed this story. I just can't... because I don't want to say so much on it, because otherwise... it might, like... I don't want to, like, spoil some of the stuff that you might see in Treasure Cold Steel 2, because, well, those of you that love the series have probably played it and all that, but... hey, I'll talk more about Treasure Cold Steel 2 when we get to Treasure Cold Steel 2, alright? Just leave me be, alright? Leave me be. Looks like it's already evening. I'd really like to submit a report on that red door before the end of the day. Now that you mention it, the principal isn't here today, is he? Perhaps we should report it to Instructor Sarah for now. Yeah, you're right. I'll tell her about it after we've got back to the dorms. Anyway, thanks for coming along again. I don't know about you guys, but after that, I'm feeling pretty beat. Make sure that you get some good rest tonight.
I will.
Alright, see you later. Hey, Dragon Vision. I don't know what it does though. I'll have to have a look. Let your boy have a look. see what we get. Also, I want to get rid of this. Dragon Vision automatically analyzes defeated enemies. That could be good. Okay, I get plus 10 strength, so that's 596. That's more than... Oh, bro, why haven't I even opened the lore? Oh, bro. George, you still open, bro? I've got shit I need to do. Modify slots, here we go. Let me open this one for Elliot. Nice. Yep. If I might as well get everyone's opened. Ah, damn it, I can't open that one for him. Okay. Damn you. There we go. Need more Sepith. Have I got... Now I'm curious, like, if I've got enough. Anyway, I'll wait for that until the field study. Right, so I've got this to use. Who can use it on? Use it on Laura or Elliot. Oh, I know what's going to happen. That's why we're not going to go there. Okay. We're going to talk to Elliot. And you guys are probably wondering, like, ooh, there's like you, or not ooh. That's a bit weird if you just think about ooh. There's romance in this game, like for the female members of Class 7. Like, who are you going to go for? Well, you're just going to have to find out, aren't you? Obviously, I know who I'm going to go for, but were you playing the piano, Elliot? Yeah, I thought it might lighten my spirits a bit. I'm starting to feel a little nervous now that our performance is coming up. Oh, right. Sorry for interrupting you. You're performing at the church in town, right? Yeah, that's the one. We're hoping a lot of townspeople and kids will come out and see us. The Wind Orchestra holds a concert like this every year. Last year's was apparently a huge success. Oh, really? I guess I should go and see it if I have the time. Thanks. I really hope you can make it. You know, I'm kind of interested in hearing you play the piano. Hey Elliot, would you mind playing the piano a little bit for me? Sure thing, I'd like that. What should I play? Let's turn it up for a little bit. Ew, I haven't played the piano in ages, so that was probably an ordeal for the ears. Are you kidding? I thought you sounded great. Given how good you are at the violin, I'm impressed you found the time to become a great piano player too. It's not a big deal. I tried every instrument you could think of back when I was still set on becoming a musician. That's all there is to it. Well, I'd say... Well... Oops, there's not even a well in that sentence. You say it like it's not impressive in and of itself. Especially when you can still play so well after all this time. It didn't hurt that I always had one... It didn't hurt that I always had one pianist in particular to look up to. She was the reason I even got interested in music in the first place. I guess that inspired me to put just as much effort into the piano as I did the violin. She must have been really been something. I've never even gone close to her level though. So what if I can play the piano and I can play a ton of instruments? It probably means I'll never stick with one long enough to master it. I don't have that willpower. I'm always giving up halfway and never making it to the end of anything. That's probably why I gave up on my dream to become a musician too. Didn't read that one, I pressed X too fast. Sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood all of a sudden. You probably just said Elliot. No worries. If anything, I'm happy you were able to open up to me like that. Besides, it really shows me how much you really do love music. Huh? I don't think you tried out a bunch of instruments just so you could find one to study. Music's what speaks to you. Seems only natural that you would want to learn how to hear all it's saying. Some of this shit's confusing. If you didn't have the genuine passion, there's no way you would have even gotten as good as you are. If you ask me, being able to love music like that is a talent all on its own. Reen. Maybe I wasn't wrong after all. Huh? Wrong about what? Nothing, just talking to myself. Thanks though, that really cheered me up. I'll be sure to bring that attitude into the performance next month. Good to hear. I'll be cheering you on. Okay, it's my bond with Elliot up. What to do? Oh, there's nothing else I can do. But I think what we'll do is we'll save this for next time. So we'll save this big red threatening question mark for next time. I do apologise. This is a shorter episode, but I think this is actually a decent spot to actually cut it off of. So for a very quick recap, we went through the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse.
Right.
We took down the boss of the 4th floor as well. Wasn't too much difficult. Me being an idiot though, tried to attack with physical attacks, even though I kept seeing the number 0 pop up whenever they did. What else? We found on the 4th floor there was this giant red door that no matter what we threw at it, we couldn't get past it. It wouldn't open. So we're just leaving it for now. And we just did our bonding event with Elliot. So in the next episode we'll be finding out just what this red question mark means, because normally we can just go straight back to the dorm. So we'll see what story implications this big red question mark thing on the map has for us. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you enjoy my Trials of Cold Steel Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. If you're a fan of JRPGs or just RPGs in general, make sure to subscribe as well, because that's what I'll be doing on this channel, because I love them and hopefully you guys enjoy them as well. Also, I have a few projects lined up in the works, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I'll see you guys next time.